So one company I can think of that's benefited a lot from having us do system audits and training over the years is our relationship with United States Gypsum, with USG. I can think of one particular plant that we visited, for example. Now, US Gypsum, they have, I call it Baghouse Heaven, because their plants are just full of baghouses, all kinds of different applications. One's handling for safety, one's for environmental reasons, others for process. You really can see any kind of baghouse system there. It's amazing. But I remember one plant we went to, for example, after the inspection and the extensive interviews we had with plant personnel, both during the inspection phase and during the course of the training that we had on site, we identified quite a few different areas where their systems were deficient. And I'm happy to say we were able to identify solutions that did not require them to buy new equipment, much as I would have liked to sell new equipment. For example, one system that they had been so heavily modified over the years that it no longer did anything really useful, to be honest. They had at some point taken a very large baghouse. They used to feed a process over here, and they had connected a couple of very small systems to it, thinking that it would just work that way, and it did not. Well, we were able to diagnose the problem of the ductwork. So together with the team there at the plant, we came up with a solution which was to remove all of the ductwork and run new ductwork per industry best design practice to these 4 little areas. There's some conveyor belts in the basement and some other random pickups that they had where they just had a ton of dust. Then we were able to bypass the old system and run it over to an unused baghouse that they had sitting nearby that was in relatively good condition. We were able to refurbish the baghouse, by which I mean clean it out, and then we were able to repair the cleaning system, put new filters, new pleated filters in, converting it from bags and cages. We blocked off some of the holes and then set them up. Now they had these 4 crucial areas, all had very effective dust collection. They were able to reutilize a system that had previously been inactive that was in perfectly good shape, and they were able to deactivate this other unit that was problematic. All of this instead of buying a new baghouse and re-engineering a place for that new system to go. We were able to avoid all of that and help them utilize what they already had. This is just one example of some of the things that we've helped them to see. Other things related to how they carry out maintenance. One plant switched from, I think it was several dozen dust collectors, all running on timer-based cleaning, pulsing, not just pulsing continuously, but they also lacked any system to turn off the pulsing if they didn't de-energize the board. So they had not only dozens of dust collectors pulsing continuously, but then they had many of them that would continue pulsing even when the underlying process was not on. So, sitting on top of a bin, pulsing when nothing's going in the bin. A unit that was connected to a kettle that would pulse and pulse and pulse and pulse for days and weeks on end between that kettle being used, right? Massive waste of compressed air, massive over-cleaning of filters that shorten their lives. We were able to help them move to controls that have prevented that without it being some really complicated controls project. Very cheap, very easy to implement, hands-off, not complicated to maintain and operate. And really, probably some of the estimates we saw, probably tens of thousands of dollars saved just in excess compressed air usage that we were able to reduce by working with them on that. So I really like their example because they went in full in with the corporate initiatives, sending us out to the plants, going to their corporate office to train plant managers, things like that. They've been a great partner with us, and I know that they are really happy with the results they've got out of working with us. And we formed a really nice long-term relationship with a really valuable, amazing company that we love working with. So I really appreciate the benefits we've had doing their system audits.